Hello officers, welcome to UPSC Revise. Welcome to another session of the Hindu revision. I hope आप सब ने आज का न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ा होगा खुद से, अदरवाइज आपने कोई ना कोई वीडियोस की ज़रूर देखी होगी. नाउ इट इज़ टाइम दैट यू विल बी doing a revision with me. Moving on to the first topic, that is the 15th century antique lamp. क्या है ये, कहाँ पे मिला है ये एंटीक लैम्प, इसके बारे में बात करते हैं. सबसे पहले वेयर, कहाँ पे ये मिला है. So it is found in the Udupi district of Karnataka, Anant Padmanamba temple. So क्या है ये? It is a two-phase lamp which is a blend of both Vishnu and Shiva. So as you can see in this picture, it is a two-phase lamp. This is the phase 1 and this is the phase 2. It is a two-phase lamp. Each phase depicting, one phase depicting Vishnu and the other phase depicting the Shiva. The first phase, which is depicting Shiva, it is basically a dancing pose. The dancing Natarajan pose along with Parvati, Ganpati and drummers. The second phase of this lamp is depicting Brahma, which is holding a book, Indra holding a Vajra, Agni holding fire and Varuna holding the Shankh. And at the center we have the Lord Anant Padmanamba to calm down the anger of Shiva. So basically the whole this whole picture is depicting the Pralay Tandav. What is Pralay Tandav? The destructive dance. The destructive dance of Shiva. That is the Pralay Tandav. ठीक है. So revise with me again. क्या है ये? It is a 15th century antique lamp. कहाँ पे मिला है? Udupi district of Karnataka. It is a two-phase lamp. One like both the phases depicting Vishnu and Shiva respectively. The first phase depicts Shiva in a dancing position of Natarajan pose, and the other with Parvati, Ganpati and some drummers. And the second phase is depicting Brahma holding book, Indra, Agni, Varuna, and at the center we have the Anant Padmanamba Lord to basically calm down the anger of Shiva, and this whole lamp depicting the Pralay Tandav. ठीक है, याद रहेगा ये. Now moving on to another topic, that is the zonal council. So 25th Central Zonal Council meeting was held at Varanasi. There are total of 5 zonal council. What is zonal council? Zonal council is a statutory body, and we have total of 5 zonal council in India, in northern, central, eastern, western and southern zonal council. So these are the 5 zonal council present in India. The third point is there is a separate council for northeastern state. So for northeastern state, the 7 sister, we don't have any zonal council. Instead of that, we have a separate body known as the Northeastern Council. Please remember this. Now, so what are zonal councils? As I have previously mentioned, it is a statutory body established to promote cooperation and coordination between states and union territories. Objective is to ensure interstate cooperation and resolve disputes peacefully, and it is established under the State Reorganization Act of 1956. Remember this point? It is established under the State Reorganization Act of 1956. Again, some prelims pointers, that who are the members of the zonal council. So chairman, as you can see, Home Minister is the ex officio chairman of the zonal council. Vice chairman is the chief minister of the hosting state. जिस स्टेट में ये हो रहा है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 25th zonal council, central zonal council वाराणसी में हुई थी, तो CM योगी will be the vice chairman because he is the chief minister of the hosting state, and members will be the CMs of the state present in those zones. For example, in northern zone जो भी states आती हैं, those are the members of this zonal council, and plus 2 ministers from each state will be there. As an advisory body, we have the Niti Aayog, Finance Commission and the Interstate Council Secretariat as their advisory body. So now revise with me one more time. क्या पढ़ा हमने अभी तक? What are zonal councils? They are the statutory body. They are created by State Reorganization Act of 1956. So there are total of 5 zonal council in India. Plus for northeastern state we have northeastern councils, and the zonal councils are headed by the Union Home Minister, who is the ex officio chairman, and basically the objective of zonal council is to promote the interstate coordination. So these are the points that you have to remember for prelims. Now moving on to another topic, that is the SDR, Sustainable Development Report. So इसके अंदर India's rank has been increased. The report says India का rank 109 से it has been now moved to 99th rank, which is a good, which is a positive aspect for India. So India's rank is 99th. So totally there are 17 sustainable development goals. and the Sustainable Development Report, that is the SDR report, it is released by United Nations Sustainable Development Solution Network. And the top 3 rankers, the top 3 nations are Finland, Sweden and Denmark. So again, what is SDR, Sustainable Development Report? It is released by United Nations Sustainable Development Solution Network. India's rank is 99th, and there are total of 17 sustainable development goal, and top 3 ranker states are Finland, Sweden and Denmark in a chronological order. So these are the 17 sustainable development goal, as you can see here. So basically you have to revise this multiple times to basically recall all 17 during exam. So I have divided the whole development goal into 4 categories. From 1 to 6, they are basically basic human needs. As you can see, we have no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation. These are the basic human needs. Another 6 can be divided into economy and environment. For example, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industrial innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities. Then we have the 12th, responsible consumption and production. The next 3 can be categorized into climate, that is climate action, life below water and life on land. So climate action, life below water and life on the land. And the last 2 can be categorized into institution and partnership. These are peace, justice and strong institution, and the last one is partnership for the goals. So these are your 17 sustainable development goals. And the last topic for today's revision is the enhanced rock weathering, important for SNT, Science and Technology, GS paper 3. This is specifically for mains purpose. ये mains का topic है. Prelims के अंदर भी पूछा जा सकता है what kind of rock can be used for enhanced rock weathering. So that question can be asked. So what is an ERW, that is enhanced rock weathering? It is a process of speeding up the natural capture and storage of carbon dioxide. इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम? Carbon sequestration, basically the capturing of carbon. So the process of speeding up, the accelerating the carbon sequestration can be achieved through enhanced rock weathering. Weathering, we all know what is weathering. The disintegration of rocks is known as weathering. A weathering occurs naturally whenever the rain falls on rocks and the process logs away the CO2 from air as well as soil as a bicarbonate. And जब वो bicarbonate में form हो जाता है, eventually it will get converted into limestones. So the enhanced rock weathering, it is done by using the quick weathering rock. So what are the example of quick weathering rock? Basalt is a example of quick weathering rock. So this is the life cycle, how enhanced rock weathering basically works. So सबसे पहले we have to scatter these weathering rocks on the field. और यहाँ पे we can use basalt as the volcanic rocks scattered on the field. Then falling rains will absorb CO2 from the atmosphere as well as from the soil as well, and later the water will react with these volcanic rock, for example basalt in this case, and they will will form a carbonate. And at the last stage, carbonate will washed away into river and sea where carbon is stored. So as we know that most of the carbon is already stored in seas, so ये भी वही process कर रहा है. Volcanic rock will be scattered on the field. इस तरीके से आप scatter करोगे, rainfall होगी, rainfall will absorb the CO2 from the atmosphere and some CO2 will be absorbed from the soil as well. And when water जब react करेगा, उसके बाद जो आपका rocks है, जो scattered rocks है, वो carbonates में form हो जाएगी, carbonates, और जो carbonates है वो later they will wash away into river or sea where carbon is being stored. So these are some statements you can use in mains examination. Basically, the rate of ERW, enhanced rock weathering, will depend upon the type of rock and size. The climate will depend upon the climate, that is hot and wet, will depend upon the soil type, and will also depend upon the land management. So the benefit of ERW is it will increase the soil alkalinity. और जब alkalinity जब soil की increase होती है, उससे हमको क्या मिलता है? It will boost the growth of crop. It will also boost the or improve the soil nutrients, and it will also improve the soil formation. So what are some problems associated with this? Because अगर आपको question आता है critically analyze the latest technology of accelerating the carbon sequestration, then you can use this point. So basically, some quick weathering rocks have potential poisonous heavy metals which can cause threat to our environment. So you can use this point, the one single point, as a problem statement in your question. So that's it for today. You can follow UPSC Revise on Telegram. You can scan this code. Together we will crack it, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.